How is that? The light. Ooh, hold on. Let me just a little bit. I'm trying to check his. Oh, I always forget that tape. I'm trying to see the light. Let me see what's going on with it. How is that? It's not that bad. Oh, oh. Let me see. Something that's not gonna. We're trying to get it together, okay? Actively. I like that. That's cute. Okay. For the big reveal. Wait, let me wipe your face. And kind of always gotta check it. It's okay to double check. Okay, what's going on? You okay? Oh, that light. That ain't gonna work for you, huh? Hold on. Let me see. Oh my God. Ma'am, please. We don't need all that. Let me see. Okay. Oh, let me see if I can get your brightness up on the computer. I can try to get it a little closer to you. Is that better? Okay. Hold on. Let me. I haven't used my filter in so long. Oh my God. Wait. Let me find it. Technically, I know. I'm finna get the background. Wait. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Hold on. I was gonna go in. Oh, I gotta cut this green screen off. Let me cut it off real quick. Okay, there you go. Just for old time's sake. Oh my God, I miss you. Let me see. I miss you so very much. Oh my goodness, girl. We done came a long way. Let me cut it off. Let me cut it off. Chill. It was a moment I was having because I was reminiscing. I haven't used my filter in so long. This is the best I could do with this hair today. It got washed, and I was like, "Hi, Christina. Hola, ¿cómo está? Thank you for the hearts." It's self-care Sundays. Happy Sunday. It is self-care Sundays. It's me, Bailey. Hola. Hola. Okay, Kevin is here. Kevin has dropped. I washed my hair and this was the best I could do. The best my shoulders could do. Thank you for the hearts. I'm like, that's all my shoulders could do. That was it. But Kevin has dropped. So let's get into it. And if you haven't noticed, the word for today is momentum. Ooh. 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 Anybody need any momentum for this daylight saving times? Does anybody need any momentum for this daylight saving time we just had? Who is that doesn't do daylight saving times? I wonder how does that like, is it North Carolina or South Carolina? Is somebody that doesn't do daylight saving time? Is one of them Carolinas? I know that for a fact. That I do know for a fact is one of them Carolinas. Let me go look it up real quick. I'm going to say which state does not participate in daylight savings. Is North Carolina or South Carolina? Who is it? Let me see. Oh, we got a list. Arizona? I thought it was. Oh, it's only two. Okay. I was like, no. Hawaii and Arizona. Why did I think it was North Carolina or South Carolina? Oh, I so had that incorrect. Why did I think it was Let me see what's going on here. New Mexico, Alaska. Why would Alaska be participating in daylight saving times? Ma'am, you got it. Hello, 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 hello. Hold on, let me. Why did I think it was North Carolina? I can't believe I got that wrong. Let me see. Arizona, okay. America, Puerto Rico, Virgin Island. Oh, so it's just Arizona and Hawaii. I don't know why. Or maybe they was petitioning to. Never mind. Never. Don't. Child. I went straight to Google. Technically Yahoo. I didn't go to Google. I went to Yahoo. Oh, it's Arizona that don't participate in daylight saving time. I'm just curious to know, how does that work? Like, y'all just always an hour off until we get back, and then y'all be back on schedule for what is it, 6 months or something like that? Ooh, that daylight saving time. Oof, it had the birds off. Birds chirping 9 o'clock. Y'all late. Y'all, and it was raining last night too. Ooh, they got them some good rest. He definitely did. I know he died for mine. Go back and let me see. Amen. Let me see what's going on. What? I read something about that. That's I may not get caught up. South Carolina, North Carolina, was somebody over here, and I was like, oh, that seems interesting. Amen. God bless you too. Thank you. Why did I think it was North Carolina, South Carolina? It was somebody over here. Anyway, I had to let it go because I'll get obsessed. As you can see, I'll become obsessed. Kevin, please.
Listen, it's called
It's your
connecting, and
Sunday,
it's
my love.
insane. I don't do schedules or
Please.
timesheets manually
Lead the
anymore.
way.
And it works?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe it. My team puts in their
Kevin
availability,
from
I click auto schedule, and
Just
boom,
Thought
there it goes. No
Lounge
more Excel, no more
did
phone
in
calls,
fact
no more
drop
group
today.
chats.
Okay,
Oh,
first,
perfect
please
schedule like
go
that.
to
Damn,
your side.
so all
Go
you gotta
over
do
here
is
to your
post it.
side.
Yeah, my team loves that it's just
You
one
got me
app, so
thrown
they see their
off. You
shifts, they
got
can
this
approve it,
commercial
and I know
going.
it's covered.
But wait, what if there's like a last minute
Going
change? I
back.
mean,
Going
that's the
back.
afternoon gone, right?
So in that case, I just blast a shift for my team to claim, everyone sees it, and I just assign the first one to pick it up. It literally takes
I
2
do
minutes. I'm telling you, it's
apologize. I
all in
be
the app. So
trying
they
so
clock in, I can see
hard,
who's
you
working,
know.
who's late in real time, and their hours go
It's
straight
that
to their timesheets,
OBS.
so I don't
Oh
have to do
my
anything.
goodness, I was so
Wow.
glad
Yeah.
I learned how to OBS.
I'm embarrassed to say, I used to spend 3
Somebody
days
got me a
prepping timesheets for
copyright
payroll.
strike
Now it
last
takes,
night.
what,
Well, it
half
wasn't
a
a
day
strike. It
tops?
was like a
Nah,
copyright.
I gotta check
Ooh,
this out.
You should.
some music. Who is Elijah Thomas? I'm gonna have to look him up because I'm like, sir, who are you? What song did it?
If you want to have a
actually-
job in the next 5 years,
You won't be
these
able to.
are the AI rules you need to know.
The email said, you had it was a they caught a copyrighted song playing, here, and hello, and they was telling Elijah Thomas. I wasn't necessarily sure who that was. I didn't even have time to download YouTube Studio to figure out what happened. You know, they'll let you try it out, but the email was like, oh, well, you won't be able to get monetized. Well, technically you ain't monetized, but you know, when you do, you ain't gonna be able to monetize on this one. I was like, oh, speak it into existence, Lord, please. I was like, don't let that pass you by. We're trying to keep up the momentum, for sure. So we can meet
17-year-old
those.
Trinity Bostic.
Kevin, hold on. I don't want to start without you, cause she's 17. I don't want to miss those monetization requirements. We're trying to build up some momentum to get there. But thank you for speaking that into my existence. I will receive that. Let's check out Kevin's stats before we begin. All right, 67,833 views, 8 hours. Currently 5,000 likes. Thumbs up. I'm gonna stop talking. Your favorite pen. First of all, Sharpie. Sharpie. She got that felt, that fine, not, what is it? Who is it? Sharpie got that marker, that something. Sharpie does. When they went over there to the pens, I was like, y'all so disrespectful. I'm like, Sharpie so disrespectful when they went over there to the pens. That's like Haagen-Dazs when they went over there to the ice cream bars. I'm like, okay, so you just gonna crush the the ice cream bar game. Goodness. I'm like, but come, please. We needed you over here. Somebody them Haagen-Dazs, the minis. Ooh, oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get you situated here. Now we're gonna hold on. Let me see. Did that help? How was that? Oh, we good over here. She was fading in and out. She was having a little issue. You got it? Let me let Kevin get started because he got 35 minutes. Oh, hold on. Let me, ooh. You got a little description. True crime documentary, The Murder of Trinity Bostick. 17-year-old Trinity Bostick was not the sort of teenager one would expect to run away from home. But in the summer of 2024, that is exactly what she did. Her decision caught everyone, friends and family alike, by surprise. Concern turned to panic as the days wore on. Her cell phone went off the network. For a few days, Trinity seemed to have disappeared into the new life she had sought. There was one person, however, who had been aware of her secret plans. And unfortunately, he had also made some devious ones of his own.
17-year-old Trinity Bostick was not the sort of teenager one would expect to run away from home. But in the summer of 2024, that is exactly what she did. Her decision caught everyone, friends and family alike, by surprise. Concern turned to panic as the days wore on. Her cell phone went off the network, and for a time, Trinity seemed to have disappeared into the new life she had sought. There was one person, however, who had been aware of her secret plans, and unfortunately, he had also made some devious ones of his own. Hi there, I'm Kevin.
So we made plans to run away together, live happily ever after. Let me just let Kevin get to it, because I don't know how this is gonna go. But what we do know is that Trinity ran away and didn't come back. I'm like, Celeste Rivas ran away too, and she ain't come back either. So, probably want to tread lightly with that running away stuff, because they ain't making it back. I'm just saying. And you know, Celeste, she was running away multiple times, and some way somehow, this last time she just didn't make it back. So,
and welcome to Just Thought Lounge. Today's case is a difficult one. It is a strange and heartbreaking story. In the end, there is so much evidence that it is clear what occurred and who was responsible. Yet, throughout this story of unpredictable behaviors and odd decisions, there is much that is difficult to comprehend. Let's take a look.
Still? let's see what happened. Come on with that.
Just over an hour's drive northeast of Nashville is Lafayette in Macon County, Tennessee.
Is it Lafayette or Lafayette?
The area is known for the Winding Stairs Nature Trails and Park, as well as Red Barn, the name of a notable winery and vineyard. In the summer of 2024, Timothy Bostic ran a vehicle repair and body shop in Lafayette. He had a passion for classic cars that he shared with his teenage daughter, 17-year-old Trinity Bostic. Trinity had just completed her junior year at Macon High School and worked evenings and weekends with her father.
Okay, girl. Oh, I see how little pigtails. Those were cute.
On Saturday, June 29th, the two spent the morning working together. Trinity's welding that day earned her the praise of her father.
Welding?
Keen to get her started on a classic pickup truck just after lunch. But Trinity had other plans. She asked if instead she could finish with some yard work at home. Her father agreed and dropped her back at the house. When Timothy returned home around 4 p.m. that day, his daughter's car was parked in its usual place. Her keys were inside the house, but Trinity was gone. Timothy tried calling and received no answer. He sent his first text message at 4:03 that afternoon.
What did it say?
It read simply, "Answer the phone."
Oh, sounds like a father to me. Excuse me. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Answer the phone.
2 minutes later, hello. 3 minutes after that, hello. It was not typical of Trinity to leave without informing her father of her whereabouts.
Some cute glasses.
She told him that her plan was to move some brush they had already cleared from the property out to a nearby woodland and return home.
See what I mean? So she didn't lie to get... Oh, Trinity.
Message to her father suggested this was the case. At 2:08 p.m., she had written, "Home, I love you." Yet, just 2 hours later, she was not responding. At 4:10, "Are you okay?"
Exactly. See how, like, you gotta dial it back at a certain moment because you're like, wait a minute. See what I mean?
4:13, hello.
Yeah.
4:17, okay, going to call the cops.
Panic. Real panic. Real panic.
And this is in fact exactly what Timothy did. It was so unlike his daughter to be absent and out of contact that he reached out to the local sheriff's office immediately and reported her missing. The frantic father also continued to message, "Where are you? At least let me know you're okay." At 5 o'clock, he received a single-line response from Trinity's phone. It read only, "I am okay. Sorry." Subsequent messages that night asking her what she was doing failed to elicit a response. The next morning, after speaking with the sheriff's office, family members, and friends, he wrote to his daughter, "Call me. I'm worried about you."
Amen.
Everybody is worried about you.
Exactly. So out of character. So out of character. So we just know how that, I don't even know. He probably didn't sleep that night.
The Macon County Sheriff's Office determined Trinity was a teenage runaway. Before she left home, the 17-year-old told friends that she was leaving and starting a new life.
Who she told that? But then told me she was trying to go to the house to do some yard work. What? Okay.
She actually had texted me that she was running away from home, but I didn't believe it at all until the sheriff's department for Macon County, which is where I live, came knocking on my door. I tried calling her like 32 times that night, and knowing Trinity, she would have answered at least one of those phone calls.
So you told people that you was running away, But you told your dad, okay. Come on,
Trinity Bostic was the youngest child in a large family. On her mother's side, she had 2 brothers and 3 sisters. On her father's side, another 3 brothers. That autumn, Trinity was due to begin her senior year at Macon High. The teen had a handful of very close friends.
Shout out to them travel vans, though. They done came a long way. You know, they got the rechargeable ones, you know, with the USB cord. They got the battery operated ones. I know I had went to it was Juneteenth, not last year. I missed last year, obviously, because I was pregnant with Koa. But the year before that, I had went to a Juneteenth event over there. What is that, Rainbow Drive or something like that? Ooh, child. I'm talking about, listen, they had them fans out there. For one, it was hot. I'm talking with the portable plugs and all that. I seen some really nice travel fans.
That she was always joking around. On Trinity's YouTube channel, she often showed her quirky side, but also frequently she was contemplative, keen to reflect on life and her dreams for the future.
We're going to talk about relationships. Okay, what do you think is the one thing that's needed in a relationship?
It's a good question. Trinity. Come on. I'll put it as a question. What's tomorrow? What's the word for the day tomorrow? Persistent. Okay. Then we have a question. What do you think is the most needed? Did she say the most needed thing in a relationship? Did I hear you right, Trinity? We always need a good question for Q&A. Go back and let me see what she said.
What do you think is the one thing that's needed in a relationship?
Okay, the one thing, not the most. The one thing. Okay. I like that. That is needed. I wrote it backward. The needed thing. Okay. What is the one thing that is needed in a relationship? I like that, Trinity. Look, she's so wise. Obviously not damn wise enough, but come on. Before you piss me off.
These guys?
Who?
Mm-mm.
Oh, who you dating?
They make me want to throw the Bible at their forehead.
The Bible.
I feel like life gets easier once you forgive. Don't forget though, so that you don't make the same mistakes you did in the past.
So the glasses make her eyes look like that. She said, don't forget to forgive. Though. It's giving wisdom, young wisdom, especially if she know how to damn weld. 17-year-old welding and shit. She gonna have me crying at the end, watch. I can already feel it in my spirit.
But you forgive.
Uh-huh.
Don't forget though,
right,
so that you don't make the same mistakes you did in the past.
Don't forget though. Don't forget to forgive. So, don't forget to forgive so that you don't make the same mistakes you did in the past. What? She's 17. Don't forget to forgive. Remember, initially she said, don't forget to forgive. Hold on, let me let her talk, because I'll be talking over her. Go ahead, Trinity.
They make me want to throw the Bible at their forehead.
Oh, okay, we get it, because we're the young ones.
I feel like life gets easier once you forgive.
Ooh. It need to be on the shirt. Once you forgive. Forgiveness was already a word of the day back in February. If I look up forgiveness in my calendar, I have the word of the day for forgiveness on February 23rd. Crazy. But she said, life gets easier once you forgive. And then she turned around and she said, but don't forget to forgive, or else you'll make the same mistake.
Don't forget though,
Right.
so that you don't make the same mistakes you did in the past.
Don't forget to forgive, or else you'll make the same mistakes you made in the past. What kind of 17-year-old giving out wisdom like that? Don't forget to forgive. That is so profound.
The only times I be on my phone is watching dumb videos of cats.
First of all, cat videos are not dumb. Tone it down, Trinity. As somebody who watch cat videos, they are not dumb. That I can definitively say. Like, first of all, we need to appreciate everybody who has cats, and we need to appreciate everybody who share with us their cat videos. But one thing I can definitively say, they're not dumb. They're definitely not. The cat videos are not dumb. I don't know. I do not condone that message there. Sorry. See, she be back and forth. she be in and out. She'll say something profound and then she'll say something crazy like that. Cat videos.
I just feel like if all of us learn to forgive, we would have happier lives.
She look like she's contemplating.
Getting really cold out here.
I was about to ask you where you was at because I see snow in the background. But I see you got your hair out. You know, I'm assuming these glasses make her eyes look like that. You know, the magnify. Go ahead, Trinity.
Yeah. If you're a previous watcher, thank you for joining back.
Of course.
If you're new, please like and subscribe.
If you're new, please like and subscribe. If you're a previous joiner, welcome back. If you're new, please like and subscribe. Listen. It's hard out here in these YouTube streets now. Black nails, come on.
Alright, bye guys.
Bye.
Trinity spoke of her dreams for the future. She told family about her goals of joining the army and earning a law degree. These dreams were certainly within reach. The teenager was intelligent and, like her father, had an excellent work ethic.
I just gave her props for being so doggone intelligent. Talking about forgiveness to these grown folks. Trinity, please. Come on. Come on, honey.
And today I would like to talk about how to save money as a teen. You're asking, why? Why are you putting this out here? Because I want to help you build the best version of you while I'm building the best version of myself.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not the smartest with my money, but I have learned this from my amazing father, who has taught me a lot. So I want to spread that with you guys.
Okay.
I believe we can all do it. If you say you can't do something, you're going to set yourself a limit that only you can put yourself as.
Who is that in the background? Or is that some...
Tell yourself you can do it. You won't have no limits. You will outcome every situation out there.
I think she meant overcome, not outcome. Well, I ain't gonna put words in her mouth. It sounded like she meant overcome, not outcome.
On July 3rd, a Tennessee Department of Transportation worker picking up trash along Vietnam Veterans Boulevard in Hendersonville discovered human remains.
We're gonna have to push through this, so there's no need to, we're gonna have to push through. So we might as well.
Location was near Exit 6 on Veterans Parkway, which is also known as State Route 386. The remains were found just inside the tree line, next to the roadway. A pair of distinct broken eyeglasses were found nearby. An autopsy performed the following day determined that the individual had sustained a bullet wound to the head and neck. Be the following day before an identification was made. they had found Trinity Bostic. She was discovered wearing gray jogging pants, slightly pulled down below her waist, her midriff partially exposed. She wore a green tank top. There were items at the scene that indicated the murder had taken place in the woods, that Trinity had not been moved. 2 9mm rounds, 1 spent casing, and 1 live round were on the ground. The casing was within only 2 feet of Trinity. Investigators speculated that the live round marked the position of the shooter. Whether it had been dropped accidentally or something had occurred with the weapon was uncertain. The fatal shot had a downward trajectory, suggesting the shooter stood while Trinity was squatting or sitting in the position where she remained. A t-shirt was located at the scene, hanging from a tree. It was Trinity's. She could be seen wearing it in one of her tutorial videos while doing her hair and makeup.
If you're a new viewer, please like and subscribe. If you're a recurring one, thank you for joining back. Anywho, bye.
Oh, that music.
Trinity's cell phone was missing. It had been disconnected from the network by unknown means by the morning of June 30th.
Couldn't deliver. And it was like, I think that's when I kind of knew that something happened. Like, felt like my world fell apart.
It doesn't feel real at all.
Is that Trinity or is that the chick who talking? I haven't seen Trinity without her glasses too many times, so it'd be hard to gauge the eyes because them glasses are like magnifiers or something.
It's just very hard.
I think that's her nose. I believe that's her nose. I can't see them teeth.
Someone who was so loving
that's her.
and
That's
caring.
Okay.
That was undeserved.
Okay.
It's so
It was throwing me off. I'm like,
easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. You just need a concept and a way to
I
record.
didn't know who she was.
Here's how it works.
I
First,
knew
go to
that
Riverside.
nose, and I definitely knew them teeth.
Though her device was missing,
Right.
investigators were able to obtain Trinity's phone data from her cellular provider.
Who? Verizon.
They began to piece together where she had been on the afternoon that she went missing,
Who was she with? Verizon or AT&T?
29th. What they uncovered was a secret plan, a clandestine relationship, and a teen who was so infatuated that she was willing to give up a loving, supportive family for her teenage romance. Her plan, put simply, was to run off with her love. They would steal a car, commit robbery for money, and disappear into a new life together.
Whoa. What are we doing? What is this Bonnie and Clyde thing we got going on? Well, wait a minute. I'm confused. We gonna be stealing cars? We gonna be robbing? Well, how long was this? How long? I missed the date from when she was found to when she had ran away. I missed the date. It didn't seem like it was that far away.
Fernando Perez Mejia, 17 years old and also a student at Macon High, picked up Trinity in his car that afternoon, and they started driving.
He got dash cam? She got on that green tank top. Wait, he got dash cam? To be honest.
Bits and pieces of their plan were captured in the messages they had exchanged days earlier. On June 25th, Trinity wrote, "Baby, just come with me, please. I need you." What are you thinking of? Either conning people or just straight up robbing places.
What is she talking about?
We could, but then the police would get my license plate number, and then I'm effed.
Right.
We steal a car and take my car back home and just leave with the stolen one.
What?
That sounds a lot smarter. Switch out the plates with someone else's somewhere along the way, because I'm going to leave in a few days. I'm going to Alabama. 2 days later, the conversation continued. Do you know that we're going to have to take the car at night? Yes, I know. Then, 2 days following that, the details having been hammered out, Fernando reached out to ask if they were going to go through with it. It was the afternoon of the 29th. and he wanted to know if he should pick Trinity up at the church near her home. Hello, are you ready? Give me a couple. I'm not even home, Trinity wrote.
Just imagine being her father and that the last moment, the last encounter that you had with your daughter, you saw that real deception. You get to, in hindsight, you learn her deception. That whole moment, that whole week, however long she had been planning this, that's the last week that you get to, realize, like, dang, she was being all deceptive this whole week. Even the moments leading up to, I'm gonna go and do some yard work at the house, just randomly. So, Trinity.
Should I go ahead and go to the church or meet you somewhere else?
Look,
Trinity responded. Be at the church. Her father reported her missing roughly 3 hours later.
See what I mean? Like, I don't know what.
The fanciful plan hatched by the
homecoming
was not the only thing uncovered by their messages. The two had clearly been carrying on a physical relationship. On June 20th, Trinity wrote, "By the way, I'm not pregnant from the last time. Just thought you should know." "Okay, good, ML," was the reply. According to family, after they began dating 2 years
Did they know him? Had they met him?
At the age of 15, Trinity had ended her relationship with Fernando. She told her father that they were no longer an item because he had cheated on her. Additionally, she shared stories with her sister of him exhibiting otherwise awful, even abusive behavior towards her. Her family did not care for Fernando.
How do you reply to the I miss you text? So you wake up, right? You wake up, you look on your phone, and you have a text from a guy who hurt you in the past, and he says he misses you.
How do you reply to a text where a guy messaged you who's hurt you in the past and said, I miss you? To be quite honest, I probably won't respond. Like, that's just that's just me. But being 17, I know probably about 10, 15 minutes you're gonna get the, let me say something. You get all what's the emotional vomit and oh my God, So I'm like, child at 35, I'm gonna look at it, sorry to hear that.
At the time,
look, that's the response. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, not somebody who done hurt you in the past. Yeah. Here you go with a love bomb, man. I miss you. No, thank you, but thank you.
Didn't miss you.
To the end.
Right. You know?
Right.
Because you had a whole other distraction. So how do we respond with that? Like, in 2024, we really need to focus on ourselves.
Ooh.
We really need to, set boundaries and standards and put our fucking foot down. That's what we need to do is stop on the ground with our foot.
Stop on the ground with our foot.
Detectives paid a visit to Fernando's home in Hendersonville. They came carrying a search warrant for both his family home and his car. Fernando began by downplaying his connection with Trinity.
So he there? He's back home? Trying to act like nothing happened?
He stated that he had not seen or spoken with her in years.
Sir, we got your text message records. Cut the BS.
He subtly attempted to distance himself from the tragedy of her murder by referring to her case as the thing on the news.
So you've been watching the news. Got it.
Do you know Trinity? What Trinity?
What? Trinity?
Bostic.
Bostic.
Yeah.
Look, he couldn't even finish her last name. Bostic. Yeah. The thing on the thing.
Fernando was not yet aware that his correspondence with Trinity had been uncovered, revealing their plan to be together. And the cell phone data obtained by detectives contained more than just messages. It showed locations and tracked their movements together on the day she went missing.
Last person that saw her alive.
No, I didn't see her. She called me.
She called you?
Yeah, she called me.
I'm gonna shoot you straight. I'm gonna shoot you straight, okay?
I'm gonna shoot you straight, and I'm gonna shoot your ass straight up. I ain't got time for that. Don't have time for that.
I know she came here. Yeah, I know she came here. Not only do I know she came here, I know you picked her up.
I know for a fact you went and picked her ass up. Meet at the church.
Where? Up in Lafayette.
Oh no, I thought that was Lafayette, but Lafayette, okay.
Interview was taking place, law enforcement was actively searching through Fernando's room. In his closet, they found a go bag. Inside were items that belonged to Trinity, a pair of pants and her AirPods.
Why do you have her shit, but you ain't talked to her in several years?
On the top shelf, tucked underneath other items, was a debit card.
Stupid ass motherfucker got a damn Bank of America card.
Carrying the name Trinity Bostic. Fernando denied he was
shout out to Bank of America.
On the 29th. He claimed instead that he spent the day with his new girlfriend, a young woman named Michaela.
She gonna lie. First of all, she better tell the truth and say that she wanted with you. Don't.
I need for you to tell me
what the fuck happened.
What happened?
Right, because
and I need for you. Because so far you lied. So far you lied.
Keep lying.
And
let that go. Everything.
You're not calling her. You say you haven't called in 2 years.
Right, you haven't talked to her.
Yeah. I got you picking her up. Bring her back to your house.
Oh, so y'all stopped at your house first? Oh, because they had to drop the car off and then go steal the car. Okay. And the license plate.
Right. She just called me about staying here.
Okay. But I see you on your cell phone data. Pick her up and bring her back to this house here. It was specifically this house, right? You have a cell phone tower very close to your house, and it puts you right on this house, and you stay here for a couple hours.
Oh,
so say
hours. So y'all didn't just come and swap the car. No, that's not what y'all did. Y'all ain't just coming. Hold on, I need to get on the charger. Y'all ain't just coming. Oh, we gotta drop the car off, and then we gotta go steal one, and then we can go and live happily ever after. Motherfucker ain't last 2 damn hours. It's crazy. Let me put my computer on the charger real quick. It's not gonna reach. Just go.
And yeah, both your phones were at your house for a couple hours. And now she's dead. And I haven't even seen her.
Why you keep saying that? Why you keep saying that? He I think he believe it. I ain't saying, he know he don't. But when I tell you, child interrogation videos are certified. Because you really get to see. They just be lying. But I ain't saying that. Scoot over. You're right. Like, what are you, like, bro? You talking about? We got the cell phone data. Please.
Those repeated denials were threatening to turn the interrogation into a senseless circular exchange, one in which the detective explained repeatedly that he knew for a fact that the two had been together that day. Then Fernando would simply say that wasn't true. The conversation took a turn, however, sometime after the detective suggested to Fernando that a clever criminal would not deny the facts. It made more sense to admit that he had been with Trinity, but then explain that when they parted ways, she was still alive. Perhaps the seed had been planted.
I like the mind game. I love me a good mind game. Huh. I'm a seasoned detective, and what I can guarantee you is that, if you was a clever criminal, you ain't got no reason to deny. You ain't got no reason to deny. All you could have said was, yeah, I picked her up. Ooh, I dropped her off. Boom. Whatever else happened after that, they ain't got nothing to do with me.
After roughly a half an hour, Fernando changed his story. He had more to share, the addition of a new person that had been with them. And of course, the last time he saw Trinity, she was still alive.
Classic. Who
and I'm not holding any of the lies that you said against you. Like I told you, I've been doing this a very long time.
I have.
And I know everyone lies to me.
For sure.
Everyone. So I'm not taking it personal.
I'm not.
So just go ahead. Now it's the opportunity that I'm giving you.
Go ahead.
Some guy named Jose.
Of course it's gonna be a Jose. Fernando.
I don't know his name.
Of course you don't know his full name. Who is he? Where he at? Brendan and go to hello. How are you? I'm well. How are you? Thank you for asking. Shout out to you.
Should be picking up.
Should you pick up? Come on.
It was a Gallatin.
What is Gallatin?
After picking up the mysterious Jose, Fernando was directed to drive to Nashville, then the next location, then the next. For hours, they drove all around Tennessee, always at Jose's instruction.
But you don't know him? Don't even sound right.
Like long hair.
What else? Like long hair. What he look like? He got long hair. What he look like? He got long hair. Nigga, what he look like? He got long hair.
He looked like
Black, white, Hispanic. Like, well, you right. It's Jose. Okay, my bad.
Fernando told the detective that at just past 9:30 p.m., Jose directed him to pull over on the side of the road so that Trinity could find a spot to urinate in the concealment of the trees. They were near Vietnam Veterans Boulevard in Hendersonville. Trinity and Jose left the car and walked towards the woods, but only Jose returned.
If she gotta be, where is he going? Remember, this is his story.
So, bro, are you not going to go after her? And he's like, no. I'm like, why? This is your girl. He said, this is my girl.
I will tell you, because I'm honest. I will tell you.
Shit you talking about.
Do not believe a word.
I don't believe shit you talking about.
Jose. Is that it? You want to add anything to it?
Do you want to add anything else to this mysterious Jose with long hair? Of course not, because it's bullshit. It's horse shit. Get out of here.
While Fernando told his story to detectives, police were taking samples and pulling items from his car. Under the driver's seat, wrapped in a t-shirt, they found a handgun.
This still got to go, Lord. Debit cards, the go bag. He got all these souvenirs, but he want to sit here in my face and keep saying, I don't know, I ain't talking. It better be a 9mm. It better be a 9mm.
It was a match to the one that had fired the casing found at the scene off of Veterans Boulevard. In addition, investigators gained access to the car's dash cam.
This motherfucker did.
The camera was not running constantly when the car was in drive, but was prompted to record by bumps in the road and other factors, leaving behind an intermittent record of the vehicle's travel history.
She biting on them nails. She biting on them nails. Ooh. Hold on, get me out of the way. Oh, yeah. That regret is starting to seep in. Oh, that realization that you have totally fucked up is setting in. She biting the shit out of them damn nails. Oh, Trinity, you have no idea. Oh, you have, and then wait. We're not done. Cause he ain't blinked yet.
Look, inside.
There it is.
On the afternoon of
You got your phone. Dad's texting. Dad's texting.
the 9th, the dash cam captured Fernando driving at approximately 2:30 p.m. Trinity was in the passenger seat. She was seen using her cell phone. The location tracking features on her device were being disabled at that time. Trinity was ensuring that her father or others would be unable to use the Find My Phone feature to track her down.
The fact that you had to ask Trinity, do I need to turn off Find My Phone? And then look, here you go. Cool.
The couple drove towards Nashville, then back out.
Where's Jose?
Multiple counties across the state over several hours.
What y'all supposed to be robbing and all this? What a plan is. All this gas wasting.
Was captured by license plate readers. The dash cam in the vehicle also provided GPS coordinates of their route.
For sure.
Though the audio was muffled by road noise, the teenagers were captured discussing elements of their plan, pointing out which cars they should follow to potentially steal, and how they might succeed in performing a carjacking.
She's throwing me off with this carjacking and robbing and all these gang ties. I'm like, Trinity, you ain't about that life.
Central concern seemed to be the number of people inside of the targeted vehicles.
Look, she ain't about this life. Look. Look at how he looking. What is she doing? Look. Oh, right. Look at his face. Look at these two. Ain't doing nothing, just, ooh, what about this? Ooh, how many, ooh. Ain't bust the lid yet. Just, ooh. Look,
Just before 6:30 p.m., the couple were recorded once again. This time, they were discussing a vehicle, which they seemed to be actively following.
Okay.
As the car slowed, Fernando adjusted his hoodie.
Look,
He is then
the only one that got on the hoodie. He the only one that looked ready. She biting them damn nails once again because you done amped him up. You over here playing all these mind games with him because this is your way of forgiving Fernando for whatever his name is, for whatever he did in the past, and now y'all want to be a couple, and this was the plan.
Captured reaching for something under his seat. It was his handgun.
Right.
For a brief moment, it is in view, before he placed it once again, just out of sight.
I'm about to something that makes me furious every time I see it. This is a real tax return from someone making $284,972.
Is what I'm trying to figure out, like.
Fernando and Trinity's cell phones moved in tandem from mid-afternoon until after 10 p.m. There was, however, a brief period of time in which the devices separated. Fernando placed calls to Trinity on 3 occasions between roughly 8 and 9 p.m. One of their phone calls was connected for 24 minutes. It was unclear what the couple were doing during that time, perhaps attempting to acquire another car, though there was no evidence of a crime or attempted crime taking place. They eventually reunited. The last recording of Trinity alive was made just after 9 p.m. back inside his car. She was once again embracing Fernando. Their phones traveled to the location on Highway 386. Fernando disconnected from the network from 9:54 to 10:14. This was very likely the period of time when the murder took place, because although Trinity's cell phone traveled away from the area, it seems she did not. The dashcam was not activated again until 10:20 p.m. By that time, it was dark inside the car. As the passing lights illuminated the interior of the vehicle, it showed Fernando driving. He was alone.
Like, they disrespected me, they lied to me, they broke their promises. Like, like, what was the point of doing any of that, you know? Stop reminiscing, stop putting them in your mind. We can choose who's in our mind. We can pick and choose who we want to think about.
She got all that doggone wisdom, man. Some way, somehow, Fernando was the one she let coerce her into this. What happened? Y'all was together for what? A day and a half? 2 days, maybe? Like, what happened? I'm confused. What happened?
The 17-year-old was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. He pleaded not guilty and awaited trial, which commenced in February 2026. Trinity's family attended every day. Her mother, Shelby May, live-streamed updates from outside the courthouse.
Okay.
And I hope it's for Trinity Boston, baby.
Justice for Trinity Lee Boston. Ain't that right?
Forever 17, but always an angel, baby.
Amen.
I guess that's her last name. Trinity Lee Boston. Okay.
Opening statements were brief. The evidence stacked against Fernando Mejia was immense. The text messages, the dashcam video, the matching shell casings, and the murder weapon found in his car. All of this evidence was before jurors were to consider the easily disprovable story he offered to detectives. The now 19-year-old's defense seemed to rest on the fact that the murder itself was not witnessed or recorded.
You're not going to hear witness testimony about them seeing Mejia shooting Trinity Boston. That's just not going to be part of the road.
It's not, because we got common sense. Defense. Get out of here.
You're going to be asked to make some assumptions based on the evidence that they are.
It ain't no assumptions. It ain't no assumptions. We just analyze the evidence that is bestowed upon us, and we make an executive conscious, what I said again? Common sense decision.
The theory of the crime proposed by the state took clues from Fernando's Jose story. There was no evidence supporting his assertion that Trinity was involved with another man, nor that any other person had been with them in the car on the night she was killed. There was evidence to suggest that Fernando pulled to the side of the road in order for Trinity to find a private location within the tree line. Prosecutors asserted that Fernando then followed her to the woods with his gun. Then he fired down at her when she was at her most vulnerable. It was
I'm lost. I'm totally lost. My brain. And I washed my hair today. So I'm on edge. Trust me. Listen. I can't comprehend it. Pull over to the side. I'm finna get ready to go use the bathroom. and then you follow me and you shoot me. I don't understand. I'm confused. I'm just, I don't know. I don't know. I
Likely that she had any idea
Right.
of his intentions.
That's what I gotta piss, sir. I just gotta pee. Like, that's it. I ain't going nowhere. I'm sit over here and squat. I ain't even gotta squat because I could just stand up and pee. But I'm confused.
Father Timothy Bostic and Sister Tasia both offered heart-wrenching testimony relating to the last communication that they had with Trinity.
Oh, no. Oh, those are glasses.
My apologies, Your Honor.
How do you spell that name? Let me go back because I didn't see it. I like the name Tasia, but
That they had with Trinity.
Tasia, okay. T-A-S-I-A, okay.
My apologies, Your Honor. Please wear your glasses. Trinity's glasses.
I was trying to figure out.
Both Timothy and Tasia were aware of Fernando Mejia, but not his continued presence in Trinity's life.
Right. Oh,
She kissed me on the cheek, I kissed her on the head, and she said, I love you. I said, I love you too. I'll see you in a little bit. I'm not going to work all day. She went to the house, and I stayed there a little while longer and closed everything up, and I went home. And her car was there, keys were there, wallet, all that was there.
So on June 20, 2024, did you have any idea that she was with Mr. Mejia?
I had no clue what was going on.
Fernando remained largely emotionless throughout the proceedings. At times, however, he appeared to be relaxed, even in good spirits. The young man's lack of visible remorse or distress, even throughout the most graphic presentation of evidence, did not go unnoticed.
Why does he look different than in the car?
I saw a picture of my daughter dead in a field. I didn't see her face, but I saw her legs, I saw her shoes, I saw her arms. And I looked over there at that guy in court, he was smiling. And I'm supposed to forgive that? I don't think so.
Hey, that's what you... Oh, come on with that cigarette now, please. What is that? What? Let me see what she's smoking on. Is that a Marlboro Light? I couldn't tell. Look.
Fernando's callousness towards the crime was highlighted by further revelations about his behavior in the aftermath. Evidence showed after he was left in the woods, her ex-boyfriend stopped at a Taco Bell for a slushie on his way home. Days later, this time in a drive-thru for fried chicken with Michaela, he learned that Trinity's body had been found and identified. He smiled and joked around. Fernando did not take the stand to testify. He offered no further statements or explanations. The district attorney generals prosecuting the case, and indeed everyone else, could only speculate as to his motive. They suggested that his desire to conceal his affair with Trinity from his girlfriend Michaela was the pivotal factor.
Now, 17-year-old boy, got a girlfriend, sleeping around with other girls, and he's had a pregnancy scare, right?
Now, the general wants you to think that this earlier text about a pregnancy scare may have somehow, some way started these two on this path where Miss Bostic ended up there. When I watch these videos, I don't see it. It doesn't add up. Because by June the 29th of 2024, that's not an issue. There is no pregnancy. There's nothing to be concerned about. She's already said, I'm not pregnant by her. So the state is trying to give you a reason why this happened, to show premeditation. If they're going to hang their hat on that, I submit to you they haven't done it.
You can't submit any other theory.
I just hate that boy never gave us no reason
Child, I hated myself. Like, so that was the plan the whole time, to lure her back and then to lure her away, drop her guard, make her vulnerable, and then. But I thought you had moved on. You had a girlfriend, so I'm still trying to figure out, why is it that there was any animosity? Why would there need to be a crash out if you had already moved on? I'm confused. It just seems, because remember, we gotta put into perspective, what Trinity was on. She was talking about forgiveness. She was, on her YouTube channel, and she was dropping subtle hints about forgiveness and, a person hurting you and all this, cheating on you and stuff like that. So we could only assume he could have been lurking in the background. But you had moved on, so.
My kids, I think I know. When they were running away together, I think she messed up. When she told that boy that she added his girlfriend on Snapchat. He had a girlfriend. And I believe that boy got to thinking, I messed up. I gotta fix it. I gotta eliminate her before my girlfriend finds out about Trinity.
How you found that out? Trinity had added Michaela on Snapchat. Messy.
No, I think that was his reason. He never said it, but I think it was.
Okay, well, we got two different theories. I'll take it.
Use up to $800. Find it at BioLife. Up to $800 is waiting for you. Just donate
Testimony was delivered over only a few days. The defense called no witnesses.
Ooh, they gonna damn call.
He introduced the gun into this situation, not her.
Sure?
You look at those videos, she's along for the ride.
Right.
She's in over her head.
She's completely fucking in over her head. Over there biting on them damn nails. Like, damn, I should have never did this shit. I don't even know how I'm going. You should have kept your location on. You doing all that contemplating and stuff like that, you should have kept your location on if you was second guessing this whole thing.
She made some mistakes.
That's an under fucking statement.
The biggest mistake she ever made was getting involved with that man.
Oh, come on with the theatrics. I'm here for it.
He is guilty, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on.
Of what he's charged with.
Look. Yeah, check him out. Oh, yeah. Check him out.
The state
Yeah. Ooh. There it is. Uh-oh. I think we just struck a nerve. Bingo. Oh. Yeah. Got him.
After the jury left for deliberations, they reached a unanimous decision in just 25 minutes.
Ow. We don't need a lunch break.
Guilty of first-degree murder.
We don't need no lunch
Trinity's parents and her siblings took turns giving impact statements to the court.
I hope that every night when you lay down in your prison cell,
uh-oh, Dad. Oh,
I hope you think about why you can't go get a.
Oh, is that the brother? Let me see.
Taco Bell.
Yeah. No more Taco Bell for you.
Why you can't go get any more food in the middle of the night? You can't drive your Chrysler 300. Why, if you were going to commit a crime, you did it in the worst, dumbest way possible.
Hey. Just let him go.
You recorded yourself all day.
Recorded your dash cam stupid self all day. Idiot.
It was horrible.
Idiot.
And I hope you think about it. Not only
he ain't got no other choice.
How dumb the crime was, but how dumb you were when you did it.
17, you would throw your whole life away.
And then how you tried to play not guilty.
And then, exactly.
Man.
Come on, man. She was yummy.
With everything she had.
He was, yep.
That was completely clear in the videos.
Mm-hmm.
So much so, she was willing to throw her entire life away to run away with you.
It's just blowing my mind. Destined for greatness, and you over here, well, I mean, I keep talking about forgiveness, so I do have to practice what I preach, and so, maybe I should forgive him. He's moved on with Michaela. Why are you having pregnancy scares when he's with Michaela? It's this running away, we robbing and jacking people for me. What? Please. Let me let Kevin
She offered to pay for your food and take care of you.
Pay for your broke ass.
How did you repay her for her good intentions?
Blowing her in the head.
Her dreams of joining the army, her dreams of becoming an attorney, gone in an instant. Trinity was beautiful and vivacious. She was sweet and one of the best people I've ever known. And I'm sure you can say the same thing.
Child, I done quoted Trinity about 2-3 times. She got a question and she got a quote. Don't forget to forgive. I guess she was projecting to her parents, and you know what I mean? Like, don't forget to forgive. I know what he did to me was very heartless, but y'all still gonna have to forgive him for taking me away. Y'all gonna have to forgive him. We're gonna have to forgive him. Just give me a second. I just got here. You know, my forgiving, it need at least 24 hours to kind of, you know, I got to sleep on it for a little bit. And then I have to come back to it. I definitely have to come back to that forgiveness. It's not immediate. It takes a little. It takes some time. I'll be guilty. Guilty by charge. Oh, that forgiveness. Child should be taking a minute. What is going on? Why am I at 11%? Hold on. Ah, ma'am, plug your ass in before my damn computer died. I didn't even wait. That was me. I looked up, I'm at 11%. I'm like, ma'am, I plugged you in. Sorry. Anyway, it take me a minute. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. It does take me a minute to kind of, because I need for it to, I need for it to settle a little bit. I don't like to just jump into forgiveness. I need for it to, I have to talk myself through it. You know what I mean? I have to kind of like weed out all the rationalities and all of the justifications and stuff like that. I'll put it over there and I'll be like, okay, I'll get back to you. Because sometimes it'll take a minute. Sometimes it'll take a minute. It'll take a minute for the forgiveness to like really start to actually work its way through you. Like it has to like work itself in and out, in and out. Quick story. Quick story. And you can check my Google review because I did make a Google review about it. So I'm at the hospital I'm not supposed to be giving birth to Koa. I'm not due until next week. But some way, somehow, this is dropped. It's always this mind game that they'll try to play. And, I'm like, well, so I decided that I was going to, because it was that last doctor's appointment before, my scheduled induction. Is that the word? Induced, yes. For the following week, if I had to. So I'm just going in. They're monitoring heartbeat. You got to sit on the little monitor and stuff like that and all that. And they're monitoring the heart rate and stuff like that. So one thing led to the next, and I ended up giving birth, right? Very late. It was extremely late. It was about 7, a little after 7. And I have this nurse, right? This nurse, Kat. And I ended up paging her because the contractions, they had gotten to that point to whereas, hey, either I'm right around the corner or I'm across the street, but I'm very close. I'm getting very close. I can feel the intensity of the contractions, and I'm there. So she grabs this peanut ball. It's this really huge ball. It's the shape of a peanut, but it looks like one of those exercise balls, right? But it's shaped like a peanut. And before she puts it in between my leg, a contraction comes. So I'm breathing, I'm regulating, I'm internalizing, and I'm counting. Once I get to 30, the contraction subsides. She is rushing me. Okay, it's done. Come on, Okay, it's done. Come on, turn to the side. Put the peanut ball in between my legs. Turn me over to the side. Boom, another contraction comes, and then I immediately starts to push. I immediately began pushing because I'm like, oh, that worked. This nurse had the audacity to say, stop pushing. Stop pushing. Stop pushing. And just to be clear, you're not pushing. The body is actually conducting this process on its own. It's sure, your body will naturally push because that's just natural how the body responds to giving birth. It just does that by itself. Let's just put that out there. The body just naturally push. But the fact that you're telling me to stop pushing is so mind-blowing because you said it once, then you said it twice, and then you said it third time like you got irritated with saying it. Like I was not following directions or something. It kind of threw me off because I'm not here, but I can still hear. Like I'm not here, but I can still hear. Then all of a sudden out of nowhere, she just screams, help! Help! Don't push the page. Don't pick up the phone and, hey, can I get a delivery unit here in this room or whatever. No, she just screams down the, help! Luckily, someone made it into the room before the baby, fell on the floor, on the bed, or fell out. You know what I mean? Like, luckily, somebody was able to catch him real quick. I hear him. Look, I'll be back. Just pause for a second, please. Hold on. Go over there and then cut me off. I hear him. Let me go get him. This guy. He must have heard me talking about him. Come on, get juicy. I ain't bringing him back up here. I'm gonna put him back to sleep because he'll get the blame for it. something in my pocket. Uh-oh, careful. What is that in my pocket? The banana. Oh, nice. I'll put that in my pocket. Okay. Put these chargers back. What's the percent? 40? 100, of course. Here. Let me give you a break. So that way. It's just in my pocket. The knife. Butter knife. Okay. Take this banana out. Okay. We are back. We are back. So she help. Luckily somebody swooped in, came in right on time because like I said, you sit here talking about stop pushing. First of all, let that go. Number one, like that theory, please let that go. So then, like I said, luckily somebody came in the room 30 seconds later to catch the baby. And so then everything else is happening. They're getting the baby, getting away, doing all this stuff. She asked me, did I want to cut the umbilical cord? I'm like, cool, whatever, sure, yeah. I hear water running in the background, though. You know how you just hear it? You just hear it. And then out of nowhere, someone comes, not someone, of course it's Kat. She comes and just douses me in between my legs with hot, scalding water. Remember, you know how hot that water get when you cut it on and you walk away and you let it reach its max. Douses me in between my legs with this hot, scalding ass water. I flinch, wince in pain. I'm like, what the? And then I remember saying to myself, I'm like, well, it's very sensitive down there. So maybe it isn't that hot, right? Like, Everything commenced. I am getting ready to transfer out of the delivery room and go into, patient room. Same nurse, old Kat. She's helping me wash off. You know how they press down on your stomach and kind of, I forgot the correct terminology for it, but and she puts like this little ice pack sort of on my lower abdomen area, and put a little pad in the little mesh panties, and then she cut the water on and she walks away again. And then she gets the little squeegee bottle and she's about to get ready to like wash me up. Douses me again. Hot, scalding water. Now this is your second time doing it. It's the I've just given birth and you're dousing me with hot scalding water for me. Like that's, and so now I have to internalize. I have to just completely internalize the entire experience at this point. Just, and make sure that I make it back home safely. To the rest of my kids. I'm like, we're not going to cause a scene. We're not going to, And so it started with a diary entry, a journal entry. And then it progressed to a Google review because I don't know if you didn't heard, but my Google reviews are up there. They're up there for sure. I mean, obviously I'm working on them, but you know, they up there. They're definitely up there. And I say all of that to say, I had to forgive her. I had to forgive myself first. And then, of course, I had to go through that. It took about 6 months. Because I kept asking myself, do you want to talk about it? Do you want to? No? All right, cool. No pressure. No pressure.
Because Fernando was a minor when he committed the murder, he was not eligible for the death penalty, despite being tried as an adult. He was given life in prison.
Oh, the last time we're gonna go tonight, I'm mighty tired. Mighty tired. I've been here this week waiting for justice, and we got it.
And we got it.
But there's one more person I want to talk to. Come on, Tasha, let's go talk. Trinity Lee?
All right.
He's been sentenced to hell for the rest of his life.
He definitely has.
We got justice for you, little girl.
This happened the same day. June 29th. It happened the same day. Mom Deuce. Shout out to all my mothers.
Let's talk about life. People tend to hate other people so much. And it's like, dude, our lifespans are so short.
Oh, Trinity.
Tell me why we continue to hate one another, you know? Life is way too short for all this. Like, I don't understand it. Like, but I guess there's some things that I'm just not meant to understand, you know?
She's so profound. Just the fact that she left this behind for us, I mean, mind-blowing.
People who have seen, like, their loved ones die before them, and it's like, man, they're really strong. Like, how can you do that? Like, how does one see their loved ones die and still push forward? That's the kind of energy I want. Like, I want to be able to push forward even in the toughest times, you know?
What else? Man, shout out to Trinity.
And that was the tragic case of Trinity Bostick.
Trinity. Oh, she showed out with that one. She knows she showed out with that one. Onto my girl. Speaking to us way before her time and after. Oh, Trinity. Wow. That one hurt. That doggone Trinity. Oh yeah. He We don't. Some things we'll just never know. Some things we'll just never know. And we still have to accept it. I don't know what's going on with Melly. I'm like, that's over there with Cuff Boys. I don't know what's going on. They didn't delayed it until 2026 or something. Let me see what academic talking about. Hold on, give me a second.
Bro, I feel bad for the kid.
Hold on. Let me straighten you up, cause you know them YouTube shorts hit different. And then look out Krishan over there looking. Knowing doggone.
I don't lie to you though, but I think Blueface a clown too. I'm gonna keep it a bean. You know why?
For trying to false
Yo,
claim
Blueface, I'm gonna tell you why Blueface a clown.
False claim the
Yo,
kids all this
Blueface,
time.
bruv, like we not believing this talking about, oh, the real father dead. Like, yo, bruv, like, you know that's your kid. It's kind of lame that you're trying to, like, maybe you got some problem with Krishan. It's kind of lame you're not trying to claim your kid. You the one that was with her drinking and smoking.
Oh. Remember we had a flashback with Blam talking about she ain't never do none of that around me. Jason Lee said otherwise when y'all sat down with him. Jason Lee definitely said otherwise.
It's your fault too. It's your fault. Like, y'all over here treating the kid like it's content. Like, that's lame. And that's why when I seen, remember when I said, like, I ain't believe that you got this new girl pregnant, because, like, this is on stream. Bro, y'all need to stop having babies on stream, bro. You trying to not claim fatherhood of a kid that you f***ed up this kid's life. With Krishan, both of y'all. She now going to God. You over here just tattooed your face with a bunch of hieroglyphics. Now you got another girl pregnant. Stop showing stop showing whatever bullshit that's like tests on stream. Nigga, go some parent classes, nigga. Or at least get a baby mom that's like, the only good baby mom you got is the other girl. Like the one that look like Quagmire or whatever her name is. Like, she cool. Like, she know how to have a baby. Like, you could tell. All her kids look amazing.
Jaden.
So she's not doing the stuff. But it look like you, we don't know about you.
Problem.
And then you got this other one pregnant. Bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, nigga. Like, please stop trying to, like, I know you do your streaming thing. Like, you could tell Blueface gonna be as a parent, right? Bro.
Even at some point, I just be over that Epstein foolishness. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. What is Suki over here doing? Who is that? Diamond about it, don't know. We saw that yesterday. See what I mean? See what I mean? Let me go see what Jesse's talking about real quick.
1/8 plus 1/8 equals 1/4. 1/2 is bigger than 1/3. 1/3 is bigger than 1/4. 1/2 is the same as 2 1/4.
I have a new theory. Okay, I have a new theory on what might be going on with Tyler Robinson. Okay, I'm a little bit embarrassed that I had not thought of this and at least taken the theory a little bit more seriously before today. The reason he had been doing it is because someone had hacked into his computer and they had caught him. So I started this video off intending on reacting to Erica's, the Romanian Angels thing that Candace is doing on her show today. But this video sprawled a little bit and went into a very different area of this case. And so, as much as we're going to say, there's no fat on this bone. This whole video is all relevant. But the actual reaction to Candace's Romanian Angels portion is actually going to be in a video I'm going to record right now, which is going to be separate. Okay. So when you hear me reference that at the beginning, that is going to be in a separate video. This video is going to be about, well, there's going to be a portion about Erica Kirk and an unbelievable clip that I found, and then some Tyler Robinson stuff. And some shocking information that Barron shared on X today. So buckle in, Romanian Angels coming in a separate video. All right, Jesse on Fire, welcome back. So this is a big day in the entire thing, or whatever we're doing here all together. You know, obviously, I don't know, not staked my reputation. I've been honest about the fact that what I believe is going on here is an operation. I hate to, it feels ridiculous to keep on saying this every single video, but there are new people who come to my channel all the time and don't really know what we're talking about. If you haven't watched my series, The Manufactured Martyr, I think that this entire thing with Charlie Kirk was an operation taken, that was put together by the top of the government, the absolute top of the government, military intelligence, Charlie, TPUSA, Erica, and all these people. And it was, if you want to see the exact reason that they did it, you can watch the first, just go watch the first 10 minutes of Manufactured Martyr. There's a playlist over there. But the reason that we're talking about this again today is because Erica, the series that Candace is doing on Erica, today is the day that she's starting to talk about the Romanian Angels thing. And if you guys don't know what that is, that would be shocking to me, because everybody who's interested in the Erica Kirk thing has at least heard about the Romanian Angels thing. Now,
thanks.
I not only know a lot about, this case, but I know a lot about the category that the Romanian Angels thing sits inside of.
The trafficking? Emphasis on a lot.
I'm not going to say I'm an expert on that particular incident yet, and I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot right now as we do this video. But I know a lot about how those systems work and the types of people who get involved and how all of it comes together.
Okay.
If Erica was a participant in the Romanian Angels scandal, this would put her in a category of the absolute most monstrous humans on Earth, okay? And at the same time, the reason that...
Hold on. Stat check. 108,000. 9,000 likes.
Ended up in the position that I'm in, with my opinion, is because when I started watching clips of Erica from before, like before this entire thing happened, I see a completely different person where I'm like, oh, okay, I think she is this person that we're about to watch right here, okay, which is what she was like with Charlie before, and she seems completely different, okay? Now, we're going to watch the Romanian Angel stuff that Candace is putting out together. I'm going to watch it for the first time. I literally stopped the episode right when we got to the part where Candace is going to be talking about it. It's right here, okay? So we're going to be coming to that in a second. But, oh, wait, I don't want to like that yet. I don't know. Usually I just auto-like everything for everybody. But given the nature of this one, I will hold my vote, okay? So... what I wanted to show you guys right here, I stumbled on this clip the other night while I was live streaming, and it floored me, okay? Because at the end of the day, if I'm right in my current state that Erica is being completely misunderstood, then this clip will blow people's minds. And guess what? If I'm wrong, this clip will also blow people's minds, and I'll show you exactly what I mean right now, and then we are going to get over to the Candace Owens Romanian Angels thing. Now, I'm having surgery on Thursday morning. This is probably when you guys will probably be looking at this Thursday, so I should hopefully be back in the saddle on Friday, but wish me luck. Anesthesia tomorrow morning. Not like a big deal surgery. I should be fine, but just FYI, in case there's a break in output. But here we go. We're going to do this thing right now. By the way, if you have not subscribed to the channel yet, I would appreciate it. Here, we're going to handshake it. I'm the kind of person who handshakes things, and then I do what I say. And as you were virtually shaking my hand, you were like, I will subscribe to your channel, Jesse on Fire, and I will like this video. So, what kind of person are you? We'll find out.
You pick one.
Okay.
I could also talk about more of what women should be looking for, or men should be looking for in women, but
you can.
We kind of talked about that, though. Yeah.
I know. What traits are conservative?
This is one from that someone just emailed us in, freedom@charliekirk.com.
Oh, really?
Erica, do you ever get hate from Charlie's work? How do you handle it? Charlie, do you ever feel guilt, or do you ever deal with guilt when Erica gets hate? No, I don't.
I honestly, this is how I know God made us for each other, because anytime I do get quote unquote hate, it's the same stuff you get. Like I don't even want to say, it's not even worth saying it or repeating the things that were called or the names that were called. But yes, I do. I've lost family members, I've lost friends, but I actually am kind of grateful that that's happened, because God has pruned my life in a way where I am surrounded in a circle now by people who love us, support us, pray with us, encourage us.
Small, mighty circle.
And that's what I would much rather have, a small, mighty circle than a massive one. It's the people.
Okay, so I just have to pause it before we get to the big part. Just to say,
that you're glad.
Do you guys think that either of them could have ever in a million years imagined this level of vitriol could be pointed in the direction of either of them, given the fact that if I'm right, or if what we're looking at right here is like, what could you hate that much about them? If I'm right about this whole thing with Erica being one of these internet like feeding frenzies where you got to get an idea in your head, which is their own fault. By the way, if I'm right, it's their own fault because they intentionally made the world believe that Charlie was dead, and then did not think if, Erica can't pull off genuine grieving widow, like who's reacting to her husband having getting his head blown off in front of the whole world, then guess what? Okay? They're going to think she's a psychopath, which is what all these people believe, because they think Charlie's dead and they think that she is not correctly emotionally reacting to it.
Now, remember, and of course, at this point, we're just all entitled to our own opinion when it comes to Charlie Kirk. The new theory is, and of course this is Jesse's theory, not just his alone, but since we're on his channel, we do know that he has been peddling the theory that Charlie Kirk is still alive, and that he's not dead. And that all of this was just fake your death. So, obviously we're going to tread very lightly here. No, let's see.
Couldn't figure out what the hell I was looking at. I'm like, what is wrong with her?
Right.
But I imagine when they were like, you know what, the online hate, no big deal. I doubt they could have ever imagined this level. And here is where you're going to see one of the most ironic statements of all time that maybe makes me think there's something else going on.
People that, that you can trust and pour into. And yes, do I get hate? Bring it on.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll have a velvet steel spine by the end of my life. So bring it on. I have nothing to fear.
This records conversations better than taking notes ever could. This is Pocket, an AI note taker that records conversations so you don't have to. I use it for meetings, phone calls.
Yeah. Bring on the hate. I have nothing to fear. I'll have a velvet steel spine. Like, listen, let me tell you what that does for me when I watched her say that. Is I was like, I hope to God that she meant that, and I hope that's exactly what happens. I never wish ill intent on anybody that I am not absolutely 100% certain deserves it. And in this case, not only do I have doubt about whether she deserves it, like I said, I mean, I'm convinced that the guy over on the other side of the screen over there is not dead.
See?
And that this was a brilliantly brilliantly structured plan, which ended in a way that he could have never foreseen, which is that like they would figure out the fact that TPUSA is involved, and then they would figure out the fact that Erica is also involved, and they would obviously assume that they murdered him, and he just could have never thought of that, because how would anyone believe that these people would have done it? They don't know them, dude. They don't know them. They don't know Erica. They don't know these guys, okay? And here's the other thing.
See why you have to tread lightly with everybody's theory? Because we done already found out that Erica knew whoever that was from Arizona State. They all got military connection. I'm like, they definitely knew each other. Whoever that was that introduced Erica to him.
That I will tell you about this episode that I wanted to float, okay? I have a new theory, okay? I have a new theory on what might be going on with Tyler Robinson, okay? I'm a little bit embarrassed that I had not thought of this and at least taken the theory a little bit more seriously before today. By the way, I saw a super chat that I missed in one of my live streams. They were asking me where I get the kratom that I use powder kratom only, and I get it at yokratom.com because they have $60 kilograms. Yokratom.com is where I get that. So let me show you what I mean, okay? So Barron posted this morning in reaction to Tim Tebow's unbelievable testimony. If you guys have not seen it, I would highly, highly recommend you guys check this out, okay? And basically what he says is each one of these red dots, okay, is an IP address of someone in the United States who has consumed content showing kids under 12 eating grapes. Eating lots of grapes, under 12 years old. Okay? So here's the thing about that, right? Let me just maybe zoom in on this a little bit, just so you can get a really good look. These are not just what we're talking about. The worst kind of this type of content. Okay? Look at that number of people and computers. Okay? And that's only 6 months. So what Barron said is, by the way, you can watch the manufacturing model right there too on my X account. But Barron said these red dots are known as potential patsies. The blue dots are where the potential patsies are being vetted to determine if they can one day be activated. Okay? And so I responded, brilliant. George Zinn, Tyler Robinson, Thomas Crooks. Now, you guys may recall that George Zinn, the day after, he went and did his whole thing. He was like, I did it. I did it. I'm the one that did it.
Right.
And distracted right after Charlie got shot. Right. And then there were reports of him saying that someone else had told him to do it and that he was expecting to get paid or something like that. Right. And then what happened after that? He got charged for possession of exactly what Tim Tebow's talking about.
Right.
Immediately afterwards. Right? Now, in my theory, I had been operating under the assumption that this guy maybe had been sent there because he had previously endorsed Lyman. Okay? Like he was on one of Lyman's pages as a public endorser of Phil Lyman, who's a governor, obviously well, maybe it's not obvious, but he's very directly connected to this case. He was a Utah governor candidate. He's a very powerful guy in Utah. So it was like, okay, so this is them probably connected. However, upon reevaluating it, looking at that, and obviously there had to have been somewhere where people were evaluating. I wonder if George Zinn got blackmailed into being there as some kind of distraction so that the person who's on the roof could get away, or they could, unhook Charlie from whatever he's hooked up to in order, without people looking too hard at what they're doing. I mean, in its simplest terms, George Zinn served as a distraction. That is what he did. and whatever was going on around became less easy to decipher because he stood up and jumped up and down and said, I did it,
With
right?
his pants, don't forget that them pants fell down. Please don't forget that those pants did fall down.
And he gets charged immediately afterwards. Okay, so those are like your pieces of information. And bottom line is everyone does things, anything that someone does, they do for one of two reasons. Because A, there's something that they want to happen, or B, there's something that they don't want to happen.
Oh,
okay? Literally,
okay.
It is that simple.
Gotcha.
I'm talking every single time a person takes an action, it's because there's a desired outcome that they want or a desired outcome they're trying to avoid. Okay? So in his case, either he wanted to show loyalty to Lyman or whatever, or he wanted to avoid someone finding out something about him. As an example, that he was in possession of that type of material, which obviously would ruin his life, and he got charged with it immediately afterwards. That would indicate to me that he was being blackmailed. Okay? Why? How?
Good theory. Good theory. I like that. I like that. I like that. And then turned around, looked, and charged them anyway. BOA squad.
Else is he there jumping up and down?
With his pants falling.
I did it, taking his pants down.
Ooh.
Right?
Ooh.
What's he doing there?
Ooh.
And I talked about this a long time ago, but I will reiterate, okay? There is an episode of Black Mirror, okay? It's called Shut Up and Dance. Okay, I'm going to show you that right here. Okay, Black Mirror, Shut Up and Dance. Okay, teenage boy named Kenny. And throughout the entire episode, someone is using a like a burner phone, and they're telling him what to do, and he keeps on going around and doing all these insane things. And every time they tell him to do something, it just gets worse and worse and worse, to the point he's like going into like banks with a gun. He's robbing stuff, and you're like, what, man? This is the worst day ever for this guy. You don't really know why he's doing it, but he's kind of trapped in this terrible situation where he's being told what to do, and he just keeps on running. You know, like, shut up and dance, boy. Go do this, go do that, right? And then you find out at the end of the episode that the reason he had been doing it is because someone had hacked into his computer, and they had caught him looking at CP. I can't remember the beginning. It might have been that they, like, you initially thought that they had just filmed him, like, you know, whacking off or something. And then you find out at the end that it was CP, right? I can't remember. But bottom line is, 1,000% at the end, you find out that the reason he was doing all of that is because those people had threatened to expose him because he was a consumer of that type of content. Okay? So with Tyler Robinson,
get to it.
I was always of the opinion that he was involved, but I didn't think that. I never thought that the story ended with him. Obviously, I thought it was a much larger conspiracy that probably involved leftists for obvious reasons. Now that you guys know what I knew at the time since October, right? But now, since I had to entertain, you know, since I decided that I think I understand exactly what happened here and that this whole thing was a big operation, the part I couldn't get my head around is like, why? Like, there's no way Charlie and these guys would not do this to an innocent kid. They wouldn't make an innocent kid take the fall for a thing like this if he didn't do it. So what I had been hypothesizing is that maybe he volunteered for this. Maybe Tyler volunteered to do this, and when he gets out at the end, for whether he's going to get snuck out somehow or whatever, he's going to get some huge paycheck, and like he's involved in this thing as a true believer in whatever Charlie and these guys are doing. You know, like I think that they're probably like, I think Charlie's in pursuit of something very important, which is why I've always stated anytime I've talked about this that if I am right about this, I think that these are the good guys. You know, people push back on that. It is what it is.
Okay.
But what I never considered,
Tyler,
for whatever reason, is what if the reason that Tyler Robinson was up on that roof, not with a rifle, okay, because clearly there is not a rifle down the pants of the person who is walking up and down the stairs who looks to be Tyler Robinson or maybe Lance Twiggs or both. I don't know. Okay. But either way, there's no rifle down their pants, and the you know, the backpack does not fit what they are saying fit in there. It's not on them, okay?
Impossible.
And then we also have never seen an image of the supposed real murder weapon. And then we have this new report Okay, a brand new report that Cash, in fact, had planted this thing.
Oh. We did hear murmurs about that. But not directly.
Right?
Cash.
I mean, again, I can't verify this one way or the other, but the story is that the gun-sniffing dogs could not find the murder weapon, right?
And then
Couldn't find it.
There.
And yet somehow, hello, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to solve all of this. And then somehow they got it. You know, Cash gets it. They've got the murder weapon.
How would he have gotten it, though? And how would he have known to plant it? Because remember, he was up there bitching about bandages on his Letterman jacket.
And they still somehow could never produce a photograph of said murder weapon. I don't know. It could be
We ain't never seen no image of Tyler Robinson actually taking the shot.
Could not be, whatever.
Anyway,
but what if
the
reason that Tyler Robinson, or the reason Tyler Robinson is up on that roof is not because he's there to kill Charlie Kirk, it's because he has been blackmailed to be up there. Hey, you want everybody to look at what you've been looking at? Tyler, you little fucking freak. And this would line up perfect with
the man
who he's hanging out with, right? Like Lance and these guys, assuming Lance is a real person or whatever. These guys are like trans furry stuff, these weirdos looking at all this weird furry stuff. And then maybe they branched off into some other stuff. That's the most illicit stuff. The stuff that no one would even think to look at if they weren't a demented psychopath. Okay? The second that someone intentionally consumes media that depicts a young kid being violently by a grown-up, dude, okay, like, I'm not so psychotic that I don't think that there is a world where someone out of pure, like curiosity, I don't understand, but when they're young and they're like, is this stuff real?
That shit is so mind-boggling. And then the simple fact that, like, now you have the realization that the world is ran by these type of people that, you know, enjoy this type of activity. As a mom, it is terrifying. As a mom, it's beyond terrifying.
Somehow they access one clip of something like that and they see it and they watch it for a second and they're like, oh my God. And they're like washing their eyes out with Lysol. They can't believe it. The second that someone has looked, I mean, I've never seen content like that, for the record. I've never once, not 1 second, never looked for it, never tried to look for it, have never seen it with my eyes. I think that if I saw the content like Tebow's talking about, you know, eating grapes, like that would be a level of poison for my soul that would be,
not poison for my soul.
I have enough trouble controlling my imagination when it comes to like hurting people that I think deserve it. I don't need that in my brain. Okay. But the second that someone has seen shit like that, really gnarly, like psychopathic, sadist stuff with that type of stuff, and then they go and they find it again, and then they find it again, and they consume that type of content over.
Because remember, that's the algorithm. That was the reason why the algorithm was created. Literally. That's the reason why we have cash and cookies, and as soon as you click on the website, excuse me, just to let you know, I need your cookies. I need to know your browsing history. I need to know. What are we talking about here? I'm like, that's the reason why it went from cash and cookies to an algorithm. Child, the algorithm don't stop at YouTube. That thing go all the way over there to the hub and whatever them little gerbils, whatever them little furry creatures, them little hamsters that be on the wheel. Child, I'm talking about everybody has an algorithm.
And over and over and over and over and over and over.
They got you.
They
got you. They got you.
Would I ever frame an innocent person for something like murder? No.
Right.
Hell no.
Why does black mold always come back? No matter how hard you scrub, you spray, you bleach, you scrub until your arms ache.
I'm one of the good guys. I protect innocent people. Okay? I am a person who would consider myself, as cheese dick as it sounds, but I don't have any other way to like verbalize this, right? In the movie American Sniper was the first time I had ever heard this term. I'm sure the military guys had heard this well before that, but there's wolves, there's sheep, and there are sheepdogs. Wolves are predators that hurt sheep. Sheep are sheep. They can't defend themselves. And then there are sheepdogs that are people hardwired for blood, guts, and violence. But they are hardwired to protect sheep from wolves. That could not possibly describe my psyche better. Couldn't possibly.
Sheepdog.
That is exactly who I've been my entire life.
Okay.
I've never, ever bullied anyone, but I loved fucking with bullies, man. Fights, whatever, or just online. It's in my wiring. A person that would consume that shit over and over is not human to me anymore, is my point. Okay? So if you showed me, you're like, hey, so this is what we need somebody, for the plan, we need somebody up on the roof that we're going to shoot. Like, they're going to get killed. Like, if we're, let's just say it was the Butler thing, right? And they're like, so we need somebody up on that roof, but listen, like, we're going to blow their head off. It is a necessity for the thing we're trying to do. Now, obviously, I wouldn't be involved in trying to murder the presidential candidate, but like, whatever. I'm just using this as an example.
Sure.
If they say, this is the guy we've got our hooks into, and I'd be like, who is he? They're like, it's this 21-year-old kid. If it's Tyler, they're like, this is who we got our hooks into. I'd be like, a 21-year-old kid? And like, we're gonna put this kid on death row, or we're gonna send this kid to jail for life. And they're like, I want to show you. Let me show you what this guy has been doing with his computer. Let me just show you what he's been consuming. And then you show me. I mean, again, I've never looked at that stuff, nor would I ever voluntarily look at it. But let's say that he was somebody who had been consuming the rhymes with mortar and grapes of the that instantly, that person has no humanity that I'm willing to protect at that point. I don't care if they've never done it themselves. If they consume that stuff and they enjoy watching that, they're dead to me.
I'm just not buying it for some odd apparent reason. Not his theory. I'm just not buying Tyler Robinson was on the roof. I'm not buying the fact that Tyler Robinson was actually there on the campus that day. It just doesn't look like the same day. With the whole whoever that was that was jumping off of the roof, it's not giving Tyler Robinson. And then, like I said, it's not giving the same day. Like whoever that was that was jumping off the roof, even if that was him, it's not giving the same day that had happened. It was like way too many people there at that Charlie Kirk event for me to even like believe that.
I don't care what you do with him. Bottom line, I don't care what you do with him.
But his theory is, and I'll let Jesse get on about it. His theory is that somehow he was conned to get up there. Okay. Hold on, give me a second.
3D printing saved my new desk setup because I've got a new 3D printer on the way and I need to make a desk for it. I'm starting with these two.
I thought that was the other guy. All right, but I've been on here long enough. I'm about to get ready to get on up out of here. In the meantime, in between time, okay, love you, bye. I love you, bye.